Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to another instalment of Tech Automotive Live on a Sunday night. Why not? Weather's shocking outside. Doesn't matter where you are in this sunny England tonight, you've got it. It's awful. Rain, snow, sleet, sun. We're the only country in the world by far that could have all four seasons in one weekend. Let me know what you think about that, guys. Depending on where you are in the UK, depending on how many trees have fell down and how many fences are blown over. I'm a victim of that myself. Two of my fence panels literally just behind my shoulder. Took a little run and jump the other day, and I need two new fence panels now. Yes, fantastic. But if that's all that's going to go wrong this year, I'll absolutely take that. So welcome. Hello, all. I'm all good in all destinations. Thank you very much, Mr. Barrington. He is the man with the plan. My little angels are in the room tonight as well. Hello, Darley Popsies. I have only just dropped them off, but they are along this evening to support their daddy in what he does and talks about cars and cleaning them and fixing them and doing whatnot and who not and where not. Purely just for entertainment and then just to give you guys something to laugh at on a Sunday night, particularly while the weather is absolutely shocking outside. Excellent stuff. So, guys, throw us in your questions whenever you're ready. We're all live for a bit. You'll see my noodle behind. I can't remember what obviously I'm cleaning the car. I'm probably testing out a new product, to be fair. I think I'm clay barring. Behind, we do tool reviews. We do all sorts. That's fine, Princess. Don't worry about it. I'm here for a bit. So, it was. It's been an interesting week. Let's say that. So while you guys were being told, "Oh, the weather's bad. The weather's this, that, and the other," I was stupidly on an aeroplane coming back to England. That's a stupid bit. And we were the only flight to land into East Midlands Airport this side of Hurricane Eunice, or that day, which was Friday. They did suspend most of the flights and stop the runway from running as it was bloody windy. Nonetheless, our fantastic pilot and her co-pilot did an absolutely phenomenal job. So my massive gratitude. They got us down and you didn't really notice that we were landing sideways unless you looked out the window, which is fantastic because, that was just nuts. The weather was shite. So, we literally went from Alicante Airport, which was red hot, 26 degrees. As you can probably see, I'm still a bit burnt in the face, to cold, wet, windy, snow, sun, whatever else we've had this weekend. Just so I can, obviously, I was at work yesterday morning. That is a nightmare as well. Have a week off, work 4 hours on a Saturday. All good fun. But we are here live Sunday night, usual Tech Automotive Studios, doing what we do best. So we're across 3 platforms as usual. Living the dream. I've got plenty to review. Plenty of products. These behind me, behind my left shoulder here, they need reviewing massively. Paul Watson at Valeting Supplies Online. Fantastic bloke. Sorted me out with ease. And then one of his fragrances just there next to my finger. Citrus Rush. What a flavour. I love it. I can't fault him. Me and Paul speak a hell of a lot now. Just want to show my gratitude to him basically. So I obviously really get on with Paul. His website is detailing Valeting Supplies Online. Have a look. Got his own Facebook page as well. He's a reseller for all detailing products and Sealy tools and bits and bobs like that. So he can hook you up with most things. He's a top bloke. Really, really good customer service. And he likes messing about with cars mechanically in his spare time. And he's a detailer by trade, and I'm the other way around. Detail by hobby. And I bugger around with cars for a job. Apparently. But hey ho, it's what we do. My car, unfortunately, the one you see on the TV screen behind, is currently not in my possession. She is parked in a body shop, waiting for the near side rear quarter / door / everything to be repainted, as it was repaired about a year ago because I drove into a fence. That's me early morning not paying attention, and it's a fence that's never really changed. It's always been there, always been in the same place. Wasn't paying attention, dragged the left hand side of my car down it. Anyway, got it repaired, and unfortunately it's been, like I say, just under a year now, and it started bubbling under the paint and looking a bit horrendous. So I had a chat with a bloke that originally did it, and he's redoing it under warranty. So that's where it is now. So unfortunately, I'm currently carless, which is sad. I've got a car at the minute from work, which is a brand new Passat. To be fair, lovely to drive. I wish I could allow it as a second car, but hey, can't do that. Loads of money. But yeah, it is lovely to drive, Volkswagen Passat. But yeah, hopefully I should have mine back Tuesday evening, and then do a couple of safe washes on it. That's the advice of Paul as well. Top bloke, like I say. Do a couple of safe washes on the car over the next couple of weeks. So leave it a week to obviously let the paint do what it needs to do. A couple of safe washes. So it'll be about 3 weeks' time that it gets a proper clean, which is absolutely going to rip me up inside, purely based on the fact I do like cleaning cars. But good thing at the minute is this weather's awful. So can't really go out and clean anyway. So it's not a bad thing at the minute, but I am itching to get out and clean the car. It's painful. And then review these products just behind me. So, good evening, Jimmy. How the devil are we, buddy? Hoping you're all okay, safe, well, and you've got all fence panels stood up right in your garden. Should you have? No, sweetheart. My car will get started tomorrow. That's why we parked it up there earlier. And then we'll get it back hopefully Tuesday night. So don't worry about that. You'll be back before I pick you up at the weekend. Don't panic. I love driving my Octavia. So it's nice to be out of the wind at the minute, in the warm, because I've just taken my girls back. One of them you can see on the screen now. And the weather outside is pretty piss poor at best, and it's windy and it's horrendous, and you can't really see 2 feet in front of you. But hey ho, the joys of the English weather. We love it massively. We lost without it. We've moaned if it's too hot, we've moaned if it's too cold, and we moan if it's just right. Between moaning and queuing, us Brits have got it sorted. When I was in Spain last week, or this week just gone, a weird thing is they don't queue. They've got this like secret understanding between them all where they don't queue. They just know what's going on and they know who's next. And to be fair, I think us Brits have nailed it, because we could start a queue out of nothing. Literally start a queue out of nothing. You could be stood there staring at a bin in a street, and another Brit will come behind you and stare at the bin. Before you know it, you've got a massive queue, and no one knows what they're queuing for. That is what we do best. And I saw that on a number of occasions last week, and I thought, this is absolutely brilliant, because you know exactly what we're doing. We just love a queue. And then when we're in the queue, we love to moan about the queue. Well, we don't know what we're queuing for. Take from that what you want. We've all been in a situation where we've actually not known what we're queuing for, or if we're in the right queue, should we be in the one next to us? I did that at the airport on Friday. I was in a queue and I was like, should I be in that queue or that queue? Turns out I could have been in either. Wouldn't have mattered. But nonetheless, still funny. We love a queue. So pop us your questions in, guys and girls. All things car related. I was having a thought the other day, actually, purely based on when we run the lives. I did a poll on the Skoda group earlier. It was unanimous it was going to stay as a Sunday night live. Not a problem at all. The options were there for running it either on a Tuesday night, a Thursday night, a Saturday night, or a Sunday night. And again, unanimous, and they only had a couple of hours. But yeah, it was a dead cert that he was staying on a Sunday. Again, not a problem. What we do on this channel is obviously when the weather starts to pick up and the days get longer, which is slowly starting to happen, we will obviously we'll suspend the lives during the summer because everyone's going to want to get as much sun and as much done as they can with the daylight they can. So it's a thing that we're going to run through the winter. I think that's a given. I think we did it last year, we suspended it a bit for the summer. And then when the weather starts to get a bit shit again, we come back and we entertain and we talk about what's gone on in the week, car detailing, fixing, tools, reviews, all like that. That's what we're going to do. So that's the plan, guys. I will come up with a fixed date for when we're going to suspend the lives. Let everyone enjoy the sun and the summer. We don't want to be cooped up when the air is right good outside. So we'll go for that. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more and see a few more people this year. I definitely 100%, 1000% want to go to some car shows this summer. So if you guys have got some ideas on car shows and bits and bobs like that, please let me know. I want to make an appearance at some. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with Skoda Fest. I've not heard anything about that, but should I hear something, I will of course let you guys know out there. But yes, I do really need to attend some car shows. There's a lot of people asking me to go, and I suck at it. I absolutely suck at it. I'm just busy all the time, and it's crap. So I want to go to a show. Definitely. Mike, see the queuing thing daily on the buses, and people get on the wrong bus all the time due to joining a queue. Honestly, it is. It's the thing. We just love a queue. We don't know what we're queuing for. When we're in the right queue, as long as we're in a queue, we're happy. It is. It's a British thing. British as it comes. And then we get all mardy that we've waited in the wrong queue. I love it. I love it. And to be fair, I do it myself, so I can't complain. I literally do it myself. So, yeah, queues. Coming soon to a place near you. Definitely. Yes, sweetheart. Car shows are basically where everyone from across the country or part of the country will the people that clean the cars like I do, look after the cars like I do, they go and all meet up, show off their cars, show off some of the cleaning products and stuff like that. There's some companies that go that they sell their stuff there. It's like a big market really, but loads of cars there, loads of really clean cars like mine. So yeah, that's what it is. That's it. That is it. So yeah, as Mike's saying here, suspend lives over the summertime. But if you do want one, that's not a problem. It's like supply and demand. Supply and demand. Last year, obviously, we were cooped up forever, and as soon as everyone was allowed out, we went out. And I get that. I totally get that. I totally understand and I appreciate it massively. It's not set in stone at all. Should you guys want a special live, something daft, yes, no problem. Absolutely no problem at all. Obviously, if the demand's there, if it's not, it does get a bit painful sitting here, literally talking to myself because there's no one turning up. So that's sort of what the summer happens. We sort of introduce the idea of, yeah, people are outside enjoying themselves, and rightly so. Rightly so. As soon as you get a bit of weather, get outside and do what you need to do. Usually, it's car cleaning or a bit of DIY. But anyway, it is not a problem. And again, like Mike says, it's not set in stone. We will do lives as and when people want them. Not a problem at all. We're going to try and keep them to one a week, though. Definitely to one a week. So we'll see. We'll see what the demand's like. You guys can always get hold of me on Facebook, YouTube, however you want. I'm usually about, and I will always answer any question I get. And if I don't answer, it's Mike that'll answer. So it's one of us. It's one of us. So don't ever worry about that. You will get in touch with us. Can't wait for the weather to pick up. It's awful. Awful at the minute. Rubbish. So come on, guys. Let's have your car questions in. I love it. MOT stuff. There's a massive bin lorry just gone past my house. MOT stuff. I am obviously an MOT tester. The latest technology surrounding Volkswagen and their cars and whatnot and who not and technology and how the trade's going, what we all think. Chuck any question you like at me. I know there's a couple of people that usually do join the lives can't be here tonight due to work commitments. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. You can always watch these lives back. I do post them. You can see them on the YouTube channel, and they do get posted on Facebook as well. So you can always rewatch them. They don't have to be live. It's just obviously if you want to ask a question, it's the best chance to. Your best chance to. Don't worry, sweetheart. You can talk for her. Hi, Lacey. It's okay. All goes to the YouTube algorithm, which is an absolute nightmare. And I really haven't got time to talk to you about the YouTube algorithm. One, it's boring. Two, no one understands it. That's just YouTube for you. The power of the YouTube, shall we say. So, let's have it, guys. Got a couple of good programs on tonight as well. A couple of Benidorm programs. Love it. Love it. So, we'll be watching them shortly after the live. It's just what I do. I'm a saddo, really, aren't I? But I do enjoy talking to you guys. I have also got in my bag of loveliness, which I have got a video to film, but I can show you guys live on here, because some of you may have suffered with this issue. So I'll try and get hold of what I can, really, to make good content for you guys. So this all helps me in my filming. Got pens in my bag as well, don't ask why. But anyway, this all helps with the filming. So, if you've owned or own a Volkswagen Group car, you will have seen one of these. So, aerial sticks out the top of it here, and that sits on your roof. That's what the underneath looks like. So it's got your plugs and that in there, and that's where the bolt goes to hold it into your roof. It's coming. So if you've ever struggled with DAB, like not receiving DAB signal at all, but you're all right with FM, have a look at one of these. So this is called your roof aerial shark fin. Now there's not always a fault stored in the memory for what I'm about to show you. It's purely based on your DAB signal. Now, if you do randomly start to lose DAB signal, it becomes really weak where it has been really good. Have a look at this. So this is it without the cap on. So I've got two just to do my video. So I've stripped one down. As you can see, cap off. I've stripped one down, two circuit boards, just so I can show you what's going on. So what tends to happen, we're going to pull it apart. And this is the base without the circuitry, right? And it takes an earth through this metal bit onto your roof. Fair enough. And it will also have a live. So it'll have a power, because obviously it's a power aerial. It'll have a live, and that's your earth. So the big metal plate sits on your roof, that's your earth. Circuits need a live and an earth to work. If they don't have either, you're going to have problems. So the fault is short to ground, right? So short to ground is a bit technical term for I've got no power. Help me out here. I've either got a blown fuse, bus wire, or something else has gone wrong. Short to ground. Now these aerials display a short to ground fault code. And the physical thing that you're going to see, no DAB. No DAB at all. Now they're very weak. So get a little circuit board like this. So this is the internal of the aerial. Now what happens is this little rubber seal, as you can see there, when you're pressure washing your car, or say you're in really extreme weather driving into the rain, water can get under this little seal, and there's nothing, as you can see there, big holes where my finger's wiggling, to stop the water getting in. Once it's got past that seal, that's it, it's game over. What tends to happen is, if I can show you, if I can get it to display, let me find it first. So if I get it right up to the camera, and hopefully it'll focus. Come on, camera. So you'll usually find this problem around the edge. If I hold my finger above it, it might focus. It's not gonna focus. Okay, so as you can see, all these little circuits, all these little chips and diodes, resistors and all that, just under my finger, you can see it's quite a mess. It's not gonna let me show it. Oh. So anyway, what's happened is water's got underneath the seal, sat inside the circuit board, and sat on the tracks. Now, the tracks could mean absolutely anything, so don't dwell too much on what these things mean. But there's tracks there for a reason. They're like a train. They're going to follow a track. These tracks have joined due to corrosion. So should you stick a train on a track and put two different tracks in either direction, you're going to split the train in half. That's what's happened here. Circuit's dropped down. Circuit's gone completely. Dropped its live, because the lives could be shorting out to an earth, could be shorting out to anything. That's what's happened. So it's dropped its live due to the tracks being corroded. Simple little thing, very, very simple little thing. And it is a really crap idea just to have a really flimsy, weak seal. And now this seal, with it sat in the sun and all the elements of that, will go brittle over time. And it'll start to recede, and it'll start to crack and perish, and it's not going to do its job. That's the problem. So this was taken off a 63 plate car. And this was taken off a 64 plate car. Quite an emerging here. So a few years old. That's what's happening. Sure enough, they have updated the part to make a bit of a better seal. And now it's not just this little seal here anymore. There's another little seal inside there. So should one fail, it's got another one as a backup. That's going to help us massively. That is going to help us massively. So it's only taken however many thousands of pounds of people spending on buying new aerial bases for something to be done about it. But sure enough, it has. So they've revised the part. It used to look like this. Now it's a bit better designed, and it's made out of better stuff as well. Because this piano black thing, as you can see, it ain't piano black anymore. It fades, and they look crap. Upgraded part now. I haven't got an upgraded part to show you, and you won't really be able to tell the difference. But that's the video that I want to do to show guys out there that if you are struggling with dab signal or anything like that, dab-wise, have a look at that. And 9 times out of 10, there is a fault code stored for that. Short to ground, short to live, something daft, but it's always going to come with, I can't remember, the RX1, I think it is. RX1 will be the fault code, or the module that it's in. So that's that bit, guys. Hopefully that's going to make for interesting content. It's a little bit electrical. I haven't really done an electrical video yet, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Should be good. So I'll put them in my bag so I know if I'm safe when I can film it. At least it's a nice indoor film. It can be nice and warm and outside in the cold, so you won't be able to hear me because of the weather and the wind. Yes, Mike, you do need to get out and check your brakes. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Yes. Yeah. Jump out, check your brakes, mate. Sound. At least it's an easy job. Man of your caliber. Man of your caliber, indeed. So, guys, what are we doing? Tomorrow, Monday. Sucks for everyone involved. Unless you're off. I've got the holiday blues now. I'm all sad. I've had some time away from the workshop, and now I'm like, oh, I've got to go back. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Once I'm in the swing of it again, I'll be all right. It's that time when you go back to work and you forgot all your passwords. You've forgotten how to do your job effectively, and it's like, oh, I know it's coming. And no matter how prepared you are for it, it's going to get you. It's going to get you. So, yeah. There's Fabia's. The Skoda's all over on the TV screen behind me. That's my sister-in-law's bogey green Fabia. Lovely colour, to be fair. The white Fabia, that's my wife's. And I think my grey one's out in the front. Roll on the summer. Roll on the summer. It's coming. It's coming, guys. Summer is coming. I'm well excited for it. So much car cleaning and content to do in the better weather. Really, really looking forward to it. Hoping you guys out there are too. In whatever you do in your daily life, Yeah, can you see that bit? That bit just there. Just above my finger on the Fabia. That is actual gaffer tape holding that bumper together. It gets a new bit of gaffer tape every MOT. Keeps it running sweet. I find it quite amusing. Any tips for getting this stale milk smell out of the Mrs. Fabia? You can get some enzyme stuff. Now, it's not just for bodily fluids, shall we say, mostly sick. You can get some enzyme stuff. I will find it for you after the live. And you can also do the usual carpet extraction, get in there, get your drill brush in there, go mad, carpet extract, and try and get it out that way. But the enzyme stuff's really good. It's a good neutralizer for anything that's, what's the word I'm looking for? Anything, again, that's like a bodily fluid type thing. So milk is obviously that, and it is well hard to get out of anything fabric once it's in there. But that is the best stuff. It's an enzyme. It breaks down enzymes. And then obviously a nice little wet vac will sort that right out. And some of this. But obviously, once you've cleaned it, it's no good for masking smells. We don't like masking smells without getting rid of them. And then we bash a bit of this in the car. Get the camera. There it is. Citrus Rush, smells immense, and it's by them. So Paul Watson at Valentine Supplies sells this, makes them himself. Smell amazing. If you guys saw a couple of months ago, I did a review on some car fragrances from a company called On Their Arse, or On Its Arse. Not good. That's all I'm going to say. They're not very good. And I saw them advertising today, and the advert just made me sick. So, that's the stuff, though. That is the shizzle. Can't wait to smell his next releases. I do believe I've got a delivery coming from him at some point this week, guys. So that is more stuff for me to show you. Well excited. She spilled a bottle in the boot. Tried to carpet clean with the vax, and the smell is still there. Yeah, so you're going to need an enzyme. It is a spray. It's literally a spray that breaks down enzymes. That's going to be your best bet, buddy. Did you use a drill brush, or was it good old-fashioned hand brush to get in there and scrub it? Oh, honestly, guys, that smells like... I can't even describe it. It's immense. It is good. I'll tell you what else you want to smell, guys. If we had smell-o-vision now, I'll be all over this. This quick detailer. So most quick detailers come with a nice scent anyway. This quick detailer from, I can't find the camera tonight, there it is, from Autobead. Smells awesome. Oh. See, this is partly why I like detailing cars. You get all the really nice smelling stuff. And it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, yeah, you did it by hand, buddy. As much as it is fantastic doing it by hand, drill brush is going to save you half the effort and get into most of them places that you're going to struggle with. My set came from Amazon as well, and they work a treat. Absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, give that a whirl. And depending on what shampoo you're using as well, if it's a cheaper one, you might struggle. But I'll send you the links to that enzyme stuff. You might be able to get it in carpet vac form for your vacs. That'd help. It's good for when I used to work for a taxi company. Obviously, taxis get coated in sick and piss and sweat and whatever else on a weekend. So they were always struggling with getting these smells out. There's this fantastic product. I'm going to find it that works a treat. It works a treat, and that's going to be the way forward for you, buddy. My good lady wife is down here.
Alexa, turn the front door lights on.
What's up?
I'm swapping the car seat over.
Ah, she's going out in this weather in a dressing gown. That is the way forward. Oh, car seats, when you're having to swap them over, is an absolute disaster, isn't it? So when your car's not, you don't actually own the car on your driveway, and it's got to go back tomorrow. Bit rubbish, I know. I do enjoy driving it, to be fair. Sad Rob. Sad Rob. Do 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 do. Right, guys and girls, we're going to do a shorter version this evening. Just keeps it nice and sweet, really. Keeps everyone interested, keeps the content coming and stuff like that. So we've hit the half-an-hour mark. We're going to leave it there for this week. Save up all your questions and bits and bobs like that for me over the week. And let me know. Next Sunday we'll have a riot. Obviously, keep the banter going, keep everyone entertained. But until then, have a great week. Stay safe and take care. See you later.